Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is VirtualNunchucks, and today what I have for you, since we're waiting for the Modern Warfare beta, I've already preloaded it. It's loaded on the PS4 and it'll be ready to go tomorrow when they open the beta. So we'll be doing that live here on YouTube tomorrow. And I'll be recording footage for you guys most of the weekend so you can take a look at it and we can talk about it. But in the meantime, I'm going to do something that I was thinking about this today. You have so many different sports games. Like recently, NBA 2K20 just came out. They have so many bugs, and they have users are giving it 1.2 scores on Metacritic and things like that. Users now. We're not talking about the critics. We're not talking about people who write professionally for video games and review professionally for video games. We're talking about the people that actually play the video games and use the video games. They're giving it 1.2 user scores for the amount of glitches that they have, for the microtransactions that are in it, for the basic incompleteness of the game. You have some games that are releasing, like for example, Wolfenstein Youngblood. Now, I've been a Wolfenstein fan for a very, very long time. I played the first ever Wolfenstein game on PC as shareware. Okay. Youngblood was released, and it was considered one of the worst games ever by some people, most people, because of its sameness, because of its basically everything looked the same. The story, the characters weren't engaging enough. Stuff like that. I pay attention, even if I don't play it, even if I don't review a game, I do pay attention to games that I know, that I've played for a long time. And I try to pay attention to how they're doing. Which is why I don't mind the music in the background. But I think I'm going to turn it off. At least for now. There. Okay. But anyway, I pay attention to games that I've played for a long time. I'm familiar with the series. And even though I don't get to play them all the time, I do want them to succeed. Things like Wolfenstein. Been around for eons, feels like. Played the first one when I was a kid. Madden. I've played Madden since probably, since the first one on PS1, I think. And before that, it was on PC. If you had a good enough computer, you could run it. There was Madden on PC, but it didn't really hit mainstream until it hit the consoles. Then you have games like fantastic games like NFL 2K. Okay, let's just be real. That one was amazing, and everything. And Madden had to play catch up, and in some ways never did catch that game. But let's talk about this for a second. All right, the first real complete experience in a sports game that I can think of, the best complete experience in a sports game, was Madden 05. Okay? And here's why. Okay? And I was thinking about this morning before I even thought about sitting down. So let's go through this. Madden 05 was, in my opinion, the best Madden game that's been put out. And here's why. Okay? First of all, franchise mode especially was very, very deep and very, very rich. You could be the owner of the franchise. You could set ticket prices. You could set multiple trades. You could promote coaches. You could sign different coaches. You could fire coaches. But not only that, they had EA Sports Radio that would give you updates for every single week of the NFL, your NFL, the game, the franchise you were playing with, your NFL. So they would give you weekly updates of the opponents that you were going to play. They give you They did mock call-ins for the radio program to discuss what's going on in the NFL, to discuss what's going on with your team. They did analytics every week to show you the type of defense that you were playing up against, the type of the different strategies that maybe you should think about because certain players did certain things and this is a way to counter them. They did all this stuff. And nowadays, and I know because I played Madden 19, I have Madden 19 on my digital library. They've gotten away from a lot of this stuff, a lot of simple stuff, training camps, weekly practices. And it's kind of cool because if you didn't know your playbook, you could go into training camp, or not training camp, but you could go into practice. You could pick a play, and then it would show you where the play is designed to have your holes, where to put, if you're running a running back play or a running play, you were shown through pylons that move back and forth the different ways it was designed to create holes for you on your offensive line, and you use that hole to go and score. You'd follow your blockers, learn where your blockers were, and hopefully be able to score. Same thing with throwing the ball. It would show you the specific routes that you were looking at on your playbook, and you'd be able to practice and play. But not only that, they would go through different things, like a quarterback throwing drill would simulate pass timing and pass accuracy under pressure. They'd shoot little balls at you, or little, I guess I want to call them beanbags or something. And if you got hit with that, your quarterback was sacked. You learned how to move in the pocket, hit your target. Where is that in Madden today? What do we have instead of that? Yes, occasionally owners come back and you get to play as an owner, you get to play as a coach, you get to play as a player. I know that. And you get to have a career, but instead of focusing on a complete experience, we have games that are broken, like NBA 2K20. We have games that are concentrating on microtransactions and making sure that they have more money because they're not satisfied with the amount of money a 60 game, millions and millions of dollars of a $60 game will give them. They're not satisfied with that, which I get it. They're a company. They're beholden to stockholders and different things. I get it. Whole reason to have a company is to make money. But give us a complete experience. Give us a Madden 05. Give us a NBA 2K 14. That was a great title. You went through your career. You had a story. You had endorsement deals. You had little rivalries with other players. You had a decent progression system. You had, it was still grindy. I mean, every game is grindy to a certain extent, but you were able to do it. I hope I'm making sense, because I usually don't complain too much about a game. I don't usually try to... I know that's not making sense. I'll have to edit that out. But I get pushback sometimes from people who say, well, microtransactions are in the game and they're going to be in the game forever, and that's just the way it is. Okay, fine. You want to put microtransactions in a game, you want to make more money, you want to be a company, I get it. You want more money, that's fine. But give us a complete game. Okay? Give us a game that is not beholden to glitches like we see in 2K20. Give us a game that is a complete experience. And if you want to throw in, God help me, if you want to throw in a trading card game or something, okay, fine. If you want to throw in, all those mechanics, although some of them are egregious and I still think some of them are gambling, I don't care what anybody says. If you need to do that for your stockholders or whatever, that's fine. But give us a complete game so that the ones that don't want to partake in those microtransactions and the ones that don't want to have anything to do with those things. Don't have to. Okay, don't have to interact with it. And you might say, well, you don't have to now. Well, no, I guess not. But the grind is so bad that you're almost forced to at least think about it real hard. And I hope this is making sense to people, because what I'm trying to say is, stop worrying about your microtransactions and making money off of a game, and actually give us a complete game. Stop giving us broken stuff like NBA 2K20. Stop giving us half-complete stuff like Madden 19. Stop taking away features from us like training camps and hiring and firing coaches and owners and ownership modes and pre-game shows and whatever else was in the game to complete the game, and give us a complete game. Stop taking these features out and then saying, oh, we'll put them back in and this is a new feature. Because what you're doing is you're basically cannibalizing a game, then waiting a few years, putting it back in and saying, oh, look, we added something new. No, I can take you back all the way back to the 90s where they did pre-filmed halftime shows and pre-game shows with Chris Brown, Pat Summerall, and John Madden. And they put them in the game as a pre-game show, as a halftime show, and a post-game show. Okay, they did the same thing with NFL 2K when it was out. You know, you had ESPN that was backing that game, so you had ESPN post-game shows and all that kind of stuff. Don't tell us that you're putting in a new feature and then make it something that we haven't seen in 20 years because, oh, it's new. It's not new. Okay, I miss Madden 05. I miss even Madden 97 because they were at least complete experiences. You want microtransactions? I guess I can't stop you from putting them in them. Unless I voted with my wallet. But give us complete games, not broken stuff. Treat us a little bit better than that. We are customers. We are gamers. And if we're going to buy your game, which is an expensive hobby to be fair, okay, it's expensive to spend $60 per game. You buy multiple games a year, you're up, you know, you're in Hertzville, several $100s. If you want us to support your games, give us non-broken stuff. I think it's a good thing that we have access to the internet like we do on our consoles now, but I think it's also a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing because now people can release a game that's half broken or half completed and say, here you go, here, pay us $60, we'll patch it later. No, please don't do that. I mean, yeah, patch it if there's a bug or something that you didn't anticipate. Your quality testers didn't catch. But you guys know sometimes when there's stuff that you shouldn't be releasing right now, you should wait. Bethesda knew about Fallout 76, and I'm sure NBA 2K20, 2K knew about some of those bugs, but said, nope, time's up, we gotta send it out, because we do a yearly schedule. We'll patch it later. No, because that hurts your bottom line. That's just not good business. That's my opinion. And like I said, we're waiting for something, so I had to put something on the channel today. Please understand that my opinion is my opinion. It doesn't mean that it's fact. It doesn't mean that it's gospel. But it is how I feel about certain things. The Madden franchise has been languishing for a long time. NBA 2K anything, okay, was a fantastic career mode. Has been a fantastic career mode for a long time. Fantastic basketball game. Fantastic to play. I've been playing since 2K14. But I won't be playing this one this year because it's broken. Because for some reason you'll keep taking features out and then putting them back in and then saying, oh, they're new. I haven't picked up a Madden. The Madden 19, I bought it on sale. But I haven't picked up a Madden since Madden whatever one back there. I think it's Madden 14, Madden 16 maybe. I haven't touched one in years, and this is why. Is because they're not complete games. They're a shadow of their former self, and it makes me sad. And I don't know if this makes any sense. I'll listen to it later, but I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a like rating on the video. If you have a different opinion than mine, you can always leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I am always respectful, and I ask that you do the same thing. Be respectful of the people who leave comments. I will respond to your comments. I will talk to you about things. I don't have a problem with that. I like to hear other people's opinions and see what my opinion is based on what I said. It's called debate, and it's healthy. But as long as you're respectful, I'll debate with you and I'll talk with you, and we'll see what we can do. If you liked the video, please, like I said, drop me a like. You can follow me on Facebook.com/VirtualNunchucks. You can follow me here on YouTube, and you can follow me on Twitter @VNunchucks and Twitch.tv/VirtualNunchucks. I hope that you have a great day. And tomorrow, don't forget, we're going to be live as soon as we can. I'll send out a tweet tomorrow, probably on Twitter, to let you know when we're going to be live, because according to the information I got, the first time we'll be able to play Modern Warfare will be 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is about 1 or 2 Eastern time. So we'll be live as soon as we can. I'll send out a tweet or put a 50-second video or something up on the channel so you guys can see it, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, guys, we'll see you tomorrow in Modern Warfare. If you're new around here and you like gaming content, reviews, opinion pieces like this one, news updates about gaming, anything about gaming, that's what we do on this channel. We talk about it all the time, Monday through Friday. And if you like that kind of content, if you want to see more Modern Warfare content, then consider subscribing. Turn that red subscription bell or subscription button to gray, and then of course turn on the notification bell so that you're notified whenever content hits the channel, because we do content every Monday through Friday here on this channel. So I hope that you guys will have a great day. I hope to see you tomorrow live when we go live around 1 or 2 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, depending on when the beta is available to be live. So be watchful for that, and we'll play through it. We'll have a little bit of fun, and hope to see you guys there. All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening, and thanks for putting up with crazy old man. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.